Today's video is brought to you by Grey Viking Games. Click the link in the description below to buy MTG Arena codes for cosmetics, packs, and more. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Jeff, and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and every once in a while one of these festivals comes along that's just fun enough to actually showcase here, and so we're going to do that today. You can also get an email if you guys want to, and the main difference here is that we're only playing with 3 legal sets. This is the On the Edge on the page that shows that the only banned card in this format is Omnath, which is, yeah, thank goodness. But basically, we only have core set 2021, Zendikar Rising, and Kaldheim, which let me go ahead and show you. So we basically lose Throne of Eldraine, Theros Beyond Death, and Ikoria with this one. And so this is the deck that I put together, 62 cards, because, you know, that's how I work. And we're playing the 3 life club type deck again, which I think is just a fantastic, like, I think it's actually really powerful in this format. I'm excited to see how well it keeps doing. But we're losing Throne of Eldraine, which has a lot of removal, a lot of interaction. We're losing Ikoria and Theros Beyond Death. And I really think that with those guys gone, this deck becomes even more powerful. It's one of the best because it just has so many good things. And so we have the combo. I kind of built a deck similar to this a while ago, so it's not something super new, but you know, it's still cool. Speaker of Heavens lets us gain life. If we get to 27, it's awesome. We have the Righteous Valkyrie, same type of thing that works out with it. Maulus Skyclaves that go onto our life linkers, either Indulgent Patrician or Speaker of Heavens, which lets us get to our 3 life mark for Griffin Airy and the Indulgent Patrician, the Noble, which helps us do more damage to face, gain more life, get more creatures out in the battlefield. And then we of course have Veto, which works with Righteous Valkyrie to gain us 3 life as it enters the battlefield with 3 toughness, and also just to do lots more damage to face. So we're gonna have this ability to stonewall and still do lots of damage to face with Veto, and also just gaining 3 life does 3 points of damage to their face with Indulgent Patrician. With multiples, it becomes a really quick kill system for us, whatever. We can do stuff. And then we have kind of a couple extra things here with Verge's Retribution, just kind of have like this angel system, which we don't actually need that many angels for this to be great. It's nice if you have lots of angels, but just 2 of to help us with Righteous Valkyrie be a little bit better. If we have angels with Speaker of Heavens, we do have some more angels there. But in general, just being able to have Vigilant, an angel that can swing in for 4 damage and then kill a creature as it's attacking or whatever it's doing on turn 2 is great stuff. And then angels gain double strike on the 3rd trigger, just means we have another way to actually win the game. And so good stuff there. Kaya on the top end have a little bit better removal, just non-land permanent. Bloodchief Thirst hits creatures or planeswalkers. We don't have Heartless Act in this format anymore, so Eliminate is good removal, but it's only 1 more toughness higher, or converted mana cost higher than Bloodchief's Thirst, which this can be kicked for better stuff. So in general, we're kind of hoping to be able to get for Retribution to be some good removal, Hogger's Mauling for some removal, and that's the reason why I'm going to 62 cards, is I wanted to bring in some extra, like whenever I bring in these cards for lands, sometimes it feels like they're almost additional cards, and just trading them out straight for lands feels off for me. And that's actually why I like to go up to 62 cards instead sometimes, is just because I'd rather add these in as an additional thing almost than trim the stuff out. And I didn't want to trim out Revitalize because it helps us gain the life. I don't want to, you know, I could trim down on a lot of the pieces that probably could be trimmed down on, but I'd rather just play more stuff. I'm fine with it. It works out just fine. So this way we get, I think, 27 lands into the deck with 62 cards, which should work out quite well. Yeah, that's it. Aghanim's Awakening to be able to bring back all of our cheap stuff. We have, you know, 1, 2, and 3 drops that are nice to get back. No Priest of Oblivion. Just, it's a good Minister lifelink in the early game. If we have it in late game, we can kick it. Bring back Veto. Bring back Righteous Valkyrie, which are fantastic cards for us to actually win it's the game. And then of course Kaya, which does also give us some, you know, with its ghost form counter, protection for our creatures, removal, all of the good things. We can't play a ton of stuff with the ultimate, but Veto is still good enough that, okay, sounds good. And I think we also have the ability to play out Kaya over and over again as well. So just by itself, it's good stuff. So that's it, guys. Radiant Fountain in the land base to help us gain a little bit more life. Fabled Passages, Bike Pathway, and then basic lands. So a couple tap lands, a couple lands that might make it a little bit harder to cast everything. But in the early game, we don't need that many mana pips. Only in the late game do we start needing, you know, multiple colors on things, and so it should be just fine. So let's go and jump to the gameplay, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. Here we go. All right, up against Rasion, and we have some life gain here with Radiant Fountain, whatever else. We're gonna go ahead and keep this. We need to go grab white mana right away. Yep, we're gonna do that. Pass the turn. So we're going to lead off with Null Priest of Oblivion, which gets us 2 points of damage. We can do, ooh, elves. Elves are going to be really powerful too. Ooh, elves might be actually the best deck in this format. I totally forgot about elves. Elves get busted. Still gonna go on our game plan here, which is Null Priest. Turn 2, we get the Radiant Fountain and Patrician, and if they don't block this, we at least get to gain the life to deal damage to face. I might even be willing to trade off. We'll see. Elven Bow swings in. All right, they might have forgot that we have good stuff there. Not a Cleric. Righteous Valkyrie into Veto. Might just be better. Having multiple of these guys out is really good, but we can do some other fun stuff. Yeah, we'll see here. Herald. Yep, elves are real good. Warmaster or Realmwalker, card draw or go wide. Our life gain can kind of counteract the go wide side of things a little bit. Okay, they have reach. Land is really nice there. What color? Let's go on black for the Agadeem's Awakening potential. I can go up to 26 with this. If I hit a land on the next turn, I can do some pretty fun stuff too, though. Let's just go for Indulgent Partition. No attacks past the turn. I want to start doing direct damage to face. They get to start putting neg 1 counters onto things. We need to get up to 27 on this next turn so that they can't kill us as easily. They swing with everything, kill Righteous Valkyrie. Eesh. This actually might be pretty bad. That was a good draw, though. All right, so here... Veto, gain 3. I could also Patrician, gain 3, swing with Patrician in to get us up to 27. Have 2 Patricians out and deal 6 to face. Then how much do they do after that? A lot. I think this has the highest upside, though. Okay, swing in here. They can block with the Sentinel. Those guys have reach too. I can't see what it has. That's so dumb. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, dang it. All right. With everything else, so if they have reach, it shows it there. If they have like extra stuff, with this one, you have to look at the Elven Bow, which then says the reach. Typically, whenever there's a creature that has an extra ability, it has a little line of text. They don't have the spot for that with tokens. So I got there, and I'm actually like kind of pissed about that. That's dumb. that's real dumb. Out to the 27, we have blockers. They swing in with Herald Unites the Elves, though. They get to kill our Righteous Valkyrie. Life is bad. We need to find a black source to Agadeem's Awakening for 3, which would be good. Yeah. 6 go there. Do they? How many more do they have? Is it just 6? Okay. Well, at least there's that. Do I even block anything else? 5, 6, 11. All right, play out Veto. Radiant Fountain. Gain some life. Swing in here, or actually, let's see. I don't think they have any stuff now, so this should get us up to the life that we need. So down to 8. They get hit in for a ton and a half here, but if we can survive it all, we win the game. Black mana would be awesome. These guys having reach, man. Elven Bow. That's dumb. So 3 mana to create a 2/3 elf with reach. Seems so bad. Oh my gosh. Are they just going to gain life here? They should do damage to face. It's close. I'm not sure which one's actually better. Skemfar, Shadow Sage. They can either gain X life or X is the number of creatures they have. I think that they win the late game with how much stuff they have, so it's better for them to just gain life. It's the safer play. Veto can be pretty busted though. All right, so block here has Menace. Darn it. Could kill one of these guys. We're really hoping for the Agadeem's Awakening, basically. This gets another 2-drop into the graveyard for us. We're taking a bunch. I want to kill something. Does it actually matter that much? So I can still just block here and chomp more damage. Flippin' Menace. There's the black mana for Agadeem's Awakening. Good. Good, good, good. So swamp. X3. We'll go X4 just because it doesn't actually matter. All right, so we gain 2 life here. How many more Vigilance creatures do they have up? All right, so I could swing with the Indulgent Patrician. Wait, I don't have one. I do have one on board. And get 6 points of damage dealt to face. That's actually, no, that's only if we get to gain life with this. Never mind. Never mind. So we have to do these ones. I don't know what I'm thinking about. No attacks. Down to 16. Elvish War Masters online with 1 land. They have it. And we also had it with the Sentinel. So swings in, and we're dead to that. Yeah. Well, we survived longer than I was expecting to with this. Yeah, they curved out really well. Into Heralding Knights of Elves is a really powerful card. It's so good. That's a very, very good card. All right, I'm against Mistest and keep this. Removal, revitalize. We have the life gain that we need to get to 27. Okay. Is someone just playing Tybalt's Trickery in this format? Shame on them. We'll take our win though, and we'll get our emote. I wouldn't show this, but it is like an event, so I do like this emote. I've actually that's the one thing I'm kind of excited for with this. That's good stuff. All right, let's go to the next one. Up against Ivan SB, and decent hand. Hogger Mauling on turn 1. Then we have Eliminate on turn 2 into Valkyrie and then Veto. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Ruin Crab. All right, kill that with fire. No black mana. That would have been nice actually to be able to kill that right away. Radiant Fountain is nice with Veto. Gets us up to 25. Starts doing more damages. You know, all the things. We're gonna hold off until their upkeep. Or unless they tap down here. Alright, in that case, seriously, our rogues are honestly in this format. I forgot about that. So dumb. So dumb. All right. Well, we get to play out a Righteous Valkyrie, which is a really good blocker here. And then next turn, we get to veto. We need black mana to be able to veto and Bloodchief's Thirst. Didn't find it there, but Retribution's also pretty sweet stuff. We don't have the mana to stop this now. Please don't untap and drown a lock. Don't do it. Watch them also just have another Soaring Thought Thief that they flash out, and they get to hit him for 4. Kill this. Ugh, I just know it's going to happen now. Because I thought of it, they're going to have the best draw of all times. That's just how this always goes. If it can't... it's Murphy's Law. Anything bad that can happen will happen. Glasspool Mimic. I called it. They couldn't do it flash speed though, so take that, fool. Take 8. Come on, black mana. Do I go for the Bloodchief's Thirst into nothing else for this turn? No, we have to go Retribution. It gives us removal in the next turn. Potentially. It gives us life gain. Pass the turn. We can block something. It doesn't actually give us removal, though, unless we get up to 27 life. Milling out so many cards. Alright, block here. Do I need a chump? Nope. Into the story. Nighthawk Scavenger. Gosh dang it, man. At least it didn't get real bad or anything, you know? Let's see here. So I have Bloodchief's Thirst. I could just kill the Nighthawk Scavenger. We have the ability to block these guys then. I think that's the best play. This has got to go. Doesn't have vigilance. No attacks. We get double strike on the next turn though. Swings in. If they found another one with the flash here, ooh, I'm gonna be so angry. Well, we have to jump. Regardless, we have to jump, because if they do have it, we're dead, so we have to block. Alright, down to 4. So you're saying there's a chance. Alright, what do we want to have resolve the most? No Priest of Oblivion is actually pretty close to coming back, so we're okay if this ends up getting countered. So veto first, then Bloodchief's Thirst to kill something. I mean, it would be great to have this, but yeah. Okay, kill you. No attacks. All right. 20 to 4. We don't have much of a library. Aghanim Awakening already in here? Yes, it is. Kaya. Oof, so many good things gone. Yeah, they're just trying to mill now. Retribution is decent. It means that we don't have to focus on stuff as much anymore. Okay, Retribution. Please resolve. Don't you have another counter? Good. Good, good, good. Okay, gain life. Up to 8. We get to start swinging. That's good stuff. Down to 23. They're not actually milling that fast at the moment. Ah! Gosh. No. No! Stop it! Do they have removal as well? Alright, well, we definitely block. Do they have another one? Madding Cacophony. Ooh. Oof. Veto. Come on, stop countering my stuff. I hate you so much right now. Gosh, dang it. We need one more land from Little Priest to be worthwhile. I am going to hold off on it. Do I play the Revitalize to try to find it now? We're milling ourselves more by doing so. That's the land we needed. We are going to go ahead and swing. Oh, wait, they can just block. What am I doing? They take it. They definitely should have just blocked there. That's fine. All right. They're trying to mill as quick as possible. Ruin Crab. No land yet. Another Righteous Valkyrie. Ooh, that's big deal. That is big deal stuff right there. I have more in here as well, right? I think we actually hold off now. Down to 14. 8 cards left. Past the turn. Null Priest, I think, gives us close to lethal. We'll just say no blocks. I don't want any kind of shenanigans here. Oh, please, come on. Don't have a counterspell. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Oh, come on. 5 cards left. Revitalized won't help us much at all. 2 on top. Probably just lands for the Ruin Crab. Down to 8. For the love. Come on, deck. Soaring Thought Thief swings in. If they have a land, we lose. They kept 2 on top with the Scry. Dude, they drew so well. So well with that. I guess they did Scry with Anti-Cognition before as well. Okay, there's 2 more. We have a shot. We have a shot. Nope, okay. Griffin, Airy, swing in, and then we'll Revitalize for the win. I mean, the loss. Good game. That was so close. Dude, they drew the counterspells so perfectly there. And that start, like the fact that we almost won at that point was ridiculously stupid. Oh, man. I don't get as salty as I do as when I play up against rogues, man. That's dumb stuff. All right, Angelus. And on the play, Indulgent Partition on turn 3 is not the worst, right? So keep this. Let's go Fatal Passage first. Hellhound. All right, grab Black Source. More black mana. In some ways, that's pretty nice, actually. So let's go ahead and do this. I hate using Revitalize before playing these guys out. Maybe I won't. We should be okay enough to not play it. We'll see. Drawing into removal could also be really nice to have, though. I'm going to be greedy. Patrician. Pass the turn. Good lifelinking blocker. With first strike, we have to be careful of this one. Probably have to be careful with both. All right, no blocks this time. Down to 14. They're obviously holding up the mana for a stomp, right? Oh no, there is no stomp. Still, there is like shocks and other things like that. I think it's still in the format. Is shock in the format? I don't even know. Take 6? Sure. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on. Veto. Veto's pretty good stuff. We get to do a lot of damage here, actually. Revitalize. Gain 3. Ooh, this is real good. Kaya on the next turn for some removal. So down to, they're going to go down to 10. Go down to 6 if we attack in. We can block and still get them down to 8. So we have Academ's Awakening online as well next turn. So one thing can block and come back. Which one do we want that to be? Ember, no, there's no Ember Cleave. So block. They'll be able to kill one of them most likely, but not both, I'm hoping. Shock is in the format. How about that? Good to know. All right, okay, they got both. Good for you, sir. All right, what are we looking for now? Hell Eruption, nice. All of the removals. Griffin Airy. We didn't find a 2-drop ever, or a 1-drop. This Aghanim Awakening is a lot better when we have those. Let's go Kaya. They've hit a lot of lands. Let's go ahead and exile Dragon. So now they can't start making dragons every turn.
That was an easy job.
And we hope they don't hit a land. If they do hit a land, that means that's just less action. Dude, they've hit so many flipping lands. with 2 Hellhounds, that's good stuff. Gosh, all right. Well, so X3. Bring back Patrician. It actually has life gain. Yeah, sure. If we hit Amaria's Call off the top, we can play it still. Okay, they didn't hit that. We have Blocker. Blocker's good. Yes, yes, yes. Things are starting to shape out a little bit. We do need to find a way to actually gain life. Do I hit in? No. Pass the turn. 1 damage to each opponent. All right, they hit for 3. We get to gain 1. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good job, deck. Let's thin that out. Do we have lethal? We get to do 3. No, not quite lethal. I'm thinking we have veto still. So we get to go down to... Let's see, so they go down to 5. I want to create lethal for next turn if possible. So then I would have to swing in. We get a Griffin as well. All right, no attacks. Down to 5. We have 5 power on board. We just have to keep something alive here. They've hit lands in the best possible moments. How do they do it? Block like that. All right, and we still win the game though. Okay, down to 6 again. And the veto to finish him off. Eat it. That's right. We got one. Take that, fool. Carter art is pretty sweet there as well. All right. That's what we're in for, is all of the good, cool card art with this. Nice. All right. Looks like it's the same pool of people that we're playing against. So we're up against Ivan again. We will keep this. Hoping for 1 untapped land here to work a little bit better. Ooh, maybe I should let off with the Hogger Mauling to be able to have removal. And this is this the Rogues deck again? I'm not sure if I care to play against this again. I couldn't remember who Ivan was, like which person I had played up against with it. Hogger Mauling is... So we know that they're playing rogues, so we're not gonna swing in. They don't flash in a dude. That's a good. So I guess I should have done it. All right, our best play is Maul of Skyclaves onto this, so we're gonna try to go for that. Raven's Warning or something like that could be possible. Okay, Maul of Skyclaves. On to Speaker. That's a really hard thing for them to deal with. I mean, they have removal, although I'm not sure. I think Drown on the Lock is actually in other formats, so they might not have Drown on the Lock. All right, down to 19. I think we're looking for Griffin Airy. There's a lot of things that'd be nice. Veto would be nice to get a little bit more damage output. Nighthawk Scavenger, cool. Let's throw out. Hold on to the Radiant Fountain. It does work with other things. So, eliminate. Swing in. Do I care to Bloodchief's Thirst this? No, I think we have better targets. Let's go ahead and do this now. Technically, you could probably keep them off of the 8 that they're trying to get to with this, but whatever. Pass turn. All right, so we get to 27 on the next turn. I think Into the Story also isn't in the format. I just realized there actually is a lot of cards that's gone. I think Drown on the Lock, I think Into the Story are each out of the format right now. Griffin Airy. Sith will try for the counter. It's not coming. Okay, that means that we get to Speaker of the Heavens, though. I could Maul the Skyclaves onto the Angel. Give it first strike. Make it more awesome. Yeah, this is Sorcerer Speed anyway. All right, what you gonna do about that? These ones have Vigilance? No, this one doesn't have Vigilance. It's always hard to tell which angels are gonna have Vigilance and which ones aren't. You know, there's so many tokens. Some of them do, some of them don't. We got them. All right, take that, fool. That's right. Our win was way more decisive than yours was, so take that. All right, up against Sojiru, and keep this. Actually, a fantastic curve here. Only thing that would be better in this hand is if Veto was instead the Speaker, and we drew Veto later. Yeah, Griffin Airy. Oh, I forgot about. I should have. Oh no, I messed up. I needed a Fabled Passage on turn 1. Please give me an untapped land deck. Please fix my mistakes. Okay, thank you. Thank you, deck. I appreciate you. All right. Patrician. Pass the turn. Maul the Skyclaves onto Patrician. Start getting through life every turn. Hit in for lots of damage. Then we Veto on the turn after. Essica's Chariot. Cool. Could also go for Retribution. First. It's probably better. Because then I have a chance of hitting a 2-drop on the next turn to maximize the mana a little bit more. We get an Airy right away, though. Which doesn't necessarily block stuff. Veto gets better. I think this is better. Finding a Righteous Valkyrie for this would be much gooder as well. And we get to do 3 more like 6 points of damage here. So it closes out the game quicker. Yeah. Like that combo is so good. It's just like such a good engine. It's a 3-card engine that works with a lot of other things that you're playing in the deck. Like this is what's powerful, is this here. And so we did it. We got there. Now what? We're gonna have Blizzard Brawls in the deck. Eska's Chariot is still really bad. They can tap this down now instead. So use that to take up on Swarm Shambler, which actually taps it down, so you can't actually use Eska to... Anyway. We're keeping our life total high, so we're not as worried. We get to swing over in the air, which means we get to win faster. Veto, so I think Revitalize is honestly like our best draw off the top. Anything gain us enough life here would be sweet. Primal Might. Oh, rudeness. No blocks. Take 1,000,000. Not a 2-drop. Mollusk Enclaves is interesting. Let's go Retribution. Stop drawing lands. Let's thin the deck a little bit here. So that angel does have Vigilance. We're not going to block Eska. We want to keep the life total going down as well, because with a double strike here, so we're trying to keep this alive as best as possible. We're hoping they don't have Blizzard Brawl. That would be the absolute worst. But of course, they're going to have it. I swear, I can call it every time. People just have all the things. They don't have it. Oh, they don't have it. Oh. Wow. Oh, that's a flipping Gargaroth. Okay, Maul here. Swing in. Take that, Gargaroth. You gonna block? Take that. They can gain life and do some stuff. That is decent play still. Yep. I could have swung in and tapped down to kill Gargaroth, but I'm wanting to be able to kill something else as well. Maybe like the... I don't even know what we try to kill here. Getting a 3/3 beast token that they can start making copies of with Chariot is interesting. We do have lethal next turn with this angel, so maybe we don't even care about it. Maybe it's better just to be blocking, try to keep us not dead. So as long as they don't have reach, now they drew a card instead of gain life, we have lethal in the next turn. Man, I hate not using this ability, but I think that's the right play. We keep finding lands because I keep shuffling them on top of the deck. Good job, Jeff. So many lands. And we passed the turn. They went really wide. They have to have removal of some sort to kill this angel now. Or another Gargaroth. Oh my gosh. Stop it. How do you... Man. Nice. They don't attack though? Cool. Okay, veto. Don't quite have enough to give it lifelink. That would be so sweet. We can see if they'll take the damage from the Griffin. All right, swing in here. The life gain from veto on the next turn still gets us in pretty good shape, though. Draws another card. Let's hope they don't find another flipping dude. All right. Double strike didn't work. No more Gargraths. Gragraths. Let's see. So if we gain life with veto with just these guys, so if they find a way to kill this, okay, we have a few ways to still try to close out the game there. I think their misplay is they should have been attacking in with their whole board more aggressively. We had flyers, so they couldn't deal with what was on board anyway. And so make you guys actually useful and start pressuring our life total. That means we had to play more defensively. So with these 2/2s, I think we would have been dead by this point. Yeah, we could have maybe blocked and killed a couple of them. Maybe I think you even probably give out the SS Chariot as an option to try to keep making more tokens. Because I think in general you would have killed us way earlier. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was where they misplayed. All right, we got all of the different card arts, which Halvar looks awesome. I like it. Good stuff. And we finished it out. We had 2 losses, 1 gimme win. Overall, super fun. I like this deck. It's a fun one. And it's not playing any of Throne of Eldraine, any of those kinds of things. Yeah, I think it's a decent deck in general. Not quite tier 1 in full standard, but in this format, it's probably up towards the top of the other decks out there. Elves might be the number 1. Elves are busted. They just have some of the biggest hits. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.